Wagwan guys, what's up? Chris here with Grind Magic. I just wanted to do this little tutorial. I just watched Alex Pandrea and Shin Lim's little collab they did on Alex's channel, debuting the new Shin Lim NOC deck. It's a beautiful deck. Did some really cool stuff with it, and then also over on Shin's YouTube channel, he did an unboxing, talked about it a little bit, and they showed that it came with a Gaff card that looks like this, and it also comes with a blank. Now, I'm sorry I didn't show you that one. Looks like that. It's a half printed card. Over on Alex's channel, they show you a performance you can do talking about how the cards are printed, and with a little bit of a palming action move. Oops. He goes to wipe off the ink. And it got me thinking, you know what? I think I know how to make that pretty easy. I'm a bike deck guy. I don't really buy the expensive ones for a few reasons, but I just don't think I need to. I'm newer into Magic, so these are good enough for me. But when you buy bike decks, just regular standard bike decks, you're not going to get any Gaff cards. The best you get are the little advertisement cards, which you could use to do this, to make a blank. And I'm going to show you how to make a blank with just a standard bike deck. It's so easy. So easy. You just need a few things. Take you 5 minutes tops. And you can also make this in 5 minutes or so. It's a simple little card. And there's so many different things you can do, variations you could do with the technique I'm going to show you. It's not a complicated technique. It's not top secret. I even experimented and made one like this. So, you could do some kind of a palming action. You could do like you're sliding your finger over it and smearing it off. You could remove pips. You could remove the top half of the card. You could remove the bottom half. You could remove the back. You can do it all. So here's a tutorial. It's going to be quick. This is my first video I've actually done that wasn't performance based. If you are interested, you can check out some of my other videos. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Chris with Grind Magic. I started doing card magic, back in October of 18. Always had a love for magic as a kid, but it took me until I turned 44 years old to realize, oh, I can try to learn magic. So anyway, here I am. I'm about 6 months in. The whole reason behind my YouTube channel, honestly, and this is the truth, is to document my progression through magic. I knew when I started 6 months ago, I knew I was not ever going to stop. Before I even started, I knew. It just occurred to me, why have I never done this? I used to when I was a kid, just a teeny bit. I didn't know any sleights or anything. So here I am on my journey, and I'm only documenting it just for fun. So maybe down the road I can look back and say, whoa, I really wasn't very good, or whatever. Just having a good time. I'm enjoying it, and I like sharing it. I hope to get out and perform soon. Of course, I'm not there yet. I know a lot of magicians say you just got to get out there. You got to get out there, but I'll know when the time's right. And I'm not there yet. I enjoy performing. I enjoy editing videos. I enjoy making videos to music. It's really fun for me. So if you like what I'm doing, start with this tutorial if you're interested in learning how to make these. And check out some of my other videos. Give me a like, a comment. But at the end of this one, I would really like to know what you guys think of these Gaff cards. And when you actually have one in your hand after you've made it and you're looking at it going, wow, that's pretty damn cool. It's pretty neat. So anyway, these come with the Shin Lim NOC deck. But here is a bike deck. Got the same one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. Check it out. Check out some of my other videos. I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. So onward. Here's the tutorial. Hey guys, I did want to mention one last thing before we get into the tutorial, and that is that I've got a couple tutorials that I'm going to be doing in the very near future of a couple different sleights that I've created. I say I created them. I did come up with them on my own. I've never seen them. they were just by accident, by my own creation. So I've bounced it off a couple people in the Magic world that they haven't seen it. So anyway, I'm gonna roll those out, and I hope you guys catch those. So subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get the notification for those if you're interested. Should be pretty cool. I'm really looking to maybe doing more of that kind of stuff rather than just the performances. So anyway, on to the tutorial. Okay guys, here's the tutorial for the Gaff Cards, similar to the Shin Lim NOC deck that just rolled out by Alex Pandrea and Shin. They collabed on that and they look really sweet. But they came out with the Gaff Cards, look similar to this. His was a spade, I believe. It really doesn't matter. And of course it came with a blank as well. But I made these and I'm going to show you how to make them. It's simple, not hard at all. And I mean, you got to be careful. It's, you know, with the detail if you want, but it's not complicated. So let me show you what to do here. Here's another king, just a bike deck. These are my old playing cards. You could totally do it with a new deck of cards. I'm running low right now, so I'm not going to bust out a new deck just to destroy it for a tutorial. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Well, I guess I'll flip it around. So what you're going to do is take some painter's tape. Now, depending on how you want the effect to look, I mean, if you want this diagonal style, this is what we're going to do here. And also, how much of the king do you want gone? Do you want the pips gone? Do you want the K's gone? So I like to keep one entire one and maybe take one entire one off. So do something like that. So just painter's tape, make sure you get it stuck down really good. Cover everything you're not going to be removing, just for protection on this side. But this is your important part right here. Get that painter's tape down. There's all kinds of brands of painter's tape. Cotton balls and fingernail polish remover. Now, some fingernail polish removers have acetone. I think most of them have acetone in them. Some are acetone free. I'm not sure. I haven't tried this with the acetone free version. This is just regular fingernail polish remover. It smells nice. And I'm sorry, yes, it's going to make your card have a little bit of a fragrance. The ladies might like that. I don't know. So, or they might figure out your Gaff card and be like, wait a minute, why does that smell like fingernail polish remover? And you're busted. But you know what? You're going to have to take that chance. So, I'm going to get a little more on here. I think this stuff dries really quick. So, you got to kind of move a little bit quickly. Here it goes. So, right away, you're going to see the king vanish right before your eyes like magic. Don't worry, the painter's tape is going to, and look how much ink came off. Now I'm going to flip it over, get the clean side, give it a little pass. This stuff dries like magic. Okay, so there is that. Ink's gone. Now, one thing I do want to mention, it does take off the shine. It takes off the kind of, I don't know if it's satin or gloss finish, you know, let's call it gloss. It takes off the gloss finish as well. However, if you're using it for a an effect like Shin Lim and Alex Pandrea just posted on, I think it was Alex's YouTube channel together, they showed you how to use these cards, like what you can do with it, you know, a little performance you can do with it. Be careful. I just got out of control right there and I took off some of the color off this back. I was a little crazy with it, but you can be more careful. But that alone, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's a real sharp line, so you can do it that way if you want, but look how clean that is. Now, let me see if I can see the finish. The gloss is on this side, but it's not on this side. But what I was getting at, if you do a performance like they were suggesting, where you make up a story about how these are printed, etc., and then you can unprint it and wipe it off. One, this edge is kind of too sharp for that. So you're going to want to soften this edge. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But two, if you're going to wipe off the ink and unprint it, of course you're going to take the sheen off too. So it's not really an issue that it takes the sheen off. And honestly, I don't think anybody's going to notice. But anyway, let's get back to softening this edge. I'm only going to tape it down just to hold it. I've tried this a few times. I've been successful once or twice out of 3 or 4 times. Same thing. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, at least it dries quick, right? So much for a flawless video. All right, so to soften this edge, I'm going to take it, get it wet, and dab it off. You don't want a crazy amount on here. And you can do this with Q-tips too. And we're going to get those out here in a second. Do some final touches. So I'm just going to run it gently. I'm going to flip it over because I don't want that ink that came off to smear anymore. Do it again. And maybe one more time with a clean side. Gently. That's not too bad. So now I'm going to take a Q-tip. And this, guys, this doesn't ruin the... see, just up here, there's just a little bit of ink smear. I want to just take that off. Take it off here. You know, just do a little touch-up. Just makes the card look a little cleaner. And there's a little king left down here. I want to get rid of that. Voila. Well, there we go. All right, so there you go. That might be my best one. There you go. It softened the edge, so now you can play the. I'm tearing, you know, wiping off the ink, and see you can see the sheen. Kind of blended okay, but there you go. Gaff card, boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you the same thing with a blank. Much easier just to make a blank, but just to show you how cool it is. And so let's just go. Let's try a red one. Let's see what happens. So this is easy. There's really not much you got to do here to be careful. You just go to town. It's kind of cool though because it just vanishes. It's like magic. You just get those heavy inked areas first. In circular motions, gets it off best. Because these are air cushioned, so some of that ink gets down in the pockets. And circular motions helps get it out a little better. So there you go. Now there's still some sheen on the middle. You can see it right there. See that? There it is. See it? So all you gotta do for that is just run down a few times, and it's probably good to get a clean one to do this last few passes just to get any red tint off of the card. And look how fast that dries. It's already dry. But there you go. A blank. Just like that. And it's still a little moist. So let me get that off and see that? It's a blank. I mean, look. Free blank. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, there you go. I hope you guys like this. Hopefully you get some use out of it. I'd love to hear some comments of you guys doing this, trying it out. Let me know if it works for you. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't. So I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to say, that's such an easy way to do it. But you know, hey, that's an easy one right there. Free. Well, I'm sorry. $2. $2. And some cotton balls. In 5 minutes of your time, maybe 10. So I hope you guys like that. Let me know in the comments if you do it and you try it and it works out for you, or you do it and you try it and you say, this just isn't working out. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear about it. I appreciate you guys watching. Feel free to subscribe and like, comment, man. I'd appreciate it. I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching.